The Disney 100th anniversary celebration is set to kick off at the Disneyland Resort beginning on January 27th. But with that, we have some information in regards to everything that we can expect as a part of the celebration, as well as a brand new attraction opening day. Let's get into it right now. What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Exploring Attractions. My name is Scott, and you're watching your stop for all things theme park and attraction related. If you're new here, consider subscribing down below with those bell notifications on, and leave this video a like at the end if you enjoyed it. We also did start back up our TikTok account, which you can also find on TikTok at Exploring Attractions. We're trying to push the short form content as much as possible and mix it with our long form content here on YouTube. So if you want to check that out, make sure to check out tiktok.com/exploringattractions. Anyways, everybody, the Disney 100th anniversary is set to kick off next year. There's going to be a celebration throughout all the parks across the world. But for today, we have the Disneyland information on what they're going to be doing to celebrate this anniversary. And I want to put this out there because I feel like some people are a little bit confused. This isn't the Disneyland 100th celebration. This is the Disney Company 100th celebration. They're deeming it as the 100 Years of Wonder. It's the largest cross-company global celebration in the 100-year history of the Walt Disney Company. First and foremost, the Sleeping Beauty Castle is going to look absolutely beautiful. They're adding banners similar to the ones that they did for the Walt Disney World 50th celebration to the Cinderella Castle. The castle will be dressed and be dazzled with all these decorations, but not only will they have the decorations, there are also going to be some water features on each side of the castle. I think that's one of the coolest things, that they're adding little water fountains. I mean, the photos in front of the castle are going to look so cool now. Just imagine walking up to the Sleeping Beauty Castle and seeing two water fountains shooting up from above from each side of them. That's going to look so cool. And I'd hope that it'd be a feature that they keep for years to come. Like, I really think that this could bring a little bit more life to the Sleeping Beauty Castle, even though it already is popular as it is. Walt Disney's original Sleeping Beauty Castle will be dressed in style for the anniversary. Celebrating wonder, the castle will be adorned with elegant platinum banners and bunting. Two majestic water fountains will grace either side of the moat, while a beautiful wishing star will sparkle from above the tower. You can see the little wishing star right above the Sleeping Beauty Castle. I didn't even realize that until reading more about this blog. Now, that's going to start January 27th. So we only have a couple more months that we have to wait to see the castle all dressed up like this. But we also only have a couple more months to wait for a brand new attraction opening up at Disneyland. That's right, everybody. The Disneyland Resort is pleased to announce that they will be opening up Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway on January 27th, the day that the celebration kicks off. So that day is going to be insane. It's going to be so much fun. However, you can't make a reservation quite yet for the January 27th date. They have temporarily paused reservations, and that's probably because they just announced all the stuff, so everybody's going to be rushing to get these reservations. So unfortunately, none of us can make reservations right now. But one interesting thing to me is the fact that Runaway Railway is opening on January 27th. However, Mickey and Minnie's new reimagination Toontown is not opening until springtime. That's really interesting to me because they originally were talking about how Toontown's going to be ready to go by early 2023. And yes, springtime is still early, but you got the sense that they're going to open it up in January or February along with Runaway Railway. And also, how are they going to lead guests over there without revealing anything? And you know, it's easy to say that they can just make construction walls, like a little tunnel leading to the facade of it and nothing else of Toontown, but just think of how crazy it's going to be getting back there. It's going to be a hot mess because it's going to create a huge bottleneck if they do go with that construction wall route and just having a tiny little area just to get to the attraction entrance. Either that, or they'll do a boarding group system to where they cut people off at the entrance at Toontown, and you can only get in that area if you have a boarding pass for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which I would assume is definitely what they're going to do, especially with the demand of this attraction and seeing how popular it is at Disney's Hollywood Studios in Florida. But I don't know, I just think it was a real odd decision for Disney to be like, let's open up Runaway Railway and not open up the rest of Toontown. However, they did give us an opening time frame for Toontown. It's going to be spring 2023, so we don't have to wait too long for that. On January 27th, we'll also have some new experiences debuting. We have the brand new World of Color, the two new nighttime spectaculars, one being a fireworks show and one being World of Color. World of Color 1 at Disney's California Adventure will celebrate the storytelling legacy started by Walt Disney a century ago. It will tell a new story of how a single action, like a drop of water, creates a ripple that can grow into a wave of change. This World of Color show is going to feature tons of different Disney characters. On the concept art, we already see Mirabelle from Encanto on there. We see obviously Soul featured, we see Moana featured, all different characters and whatnot featured from World of Color 1 that wouldn't be featured on the original World of Color. I am excited about this show because I think that World of Color has been around for the longest time and it definitely needs an update. However, I'm just really worried that this isn't going to match how perfect the World of Color original one is. But I guess we don't have to wait too long to see, as that will also debut on January 27th. On top of that, we're getting the brand new fireworks spectacular, Wondrous Journeys, a new nighttime spectacular that will ignite the wonder in all of us. It will feature nods to every Walt Disney Animation Studios film to date, taking us on a journey filled with artistry, music, storytelling, and heart. I think that they're so ambitious for saying every single Walt Disney Animation Studios film. That is going to be a lot. They have put out tons and tons of films, and you can see already that the little wishing star is featured in this concept art right above the Sleeping Beauty castle. But I'm really excited because this all ties in with the 100 years of wonder and celebration for the global celebration that they're doing. You obviously have Wondrous Journeys that is going to celebrate every single Walt Disney film that they've ever created and make nods to it, and that's really capturing in my eyes the 100 years of Disney. So although they are two nighttime spectaculars for Disneyland, they all tie into the same celebration. On top of the nighttime spectaculars, a fan favorite parade will also be making its return in 2023, in spring 2023 that is. Magic Happens, the parade that only lasted 2 weeks before the park shut down. Man, Magic Happens is such a great parade, and if you haven't watched it, you guys are going to be so amazed at how great it is. The floats in there are awesome. It's so much fun. The music, the soundtrack, it's just a great time. I've missed Magic Happens a whole lot. This is definitely one of my top parades, and when we first watched it on opening day, I was like, this has to be one of my top 4 parades that I've ever seen at Disneyland. That's how good it was in my opinion, and it's even better at night, especially seeing that frozen float glow. It's even better at night. Disney also shared the outfits that Mickey and Minnie are going to be wearing during this celebration, as well as some of the merch that we can expect on January 27th. Of course, we got a beautiful Mickey popcorn bucket and also a Disneyland Spirit jersey, all tied in to the Disney 100th anniversary celebration. So what are you most excited about during this celebration next year? How long do you think it's gonna last? I think personally, I'm most excited for the new World of Color show. I think the World of Color show is going to be phenomenal, and like I said, I'm a little bit worried about it since I think that the original one is so perfect, but I think with that one being so perfect, then you can only assume that this one is going to be even better than the original. And of course, we finally have an opening date for Runaway Railway. That's exciting. We're adding a new attraction to Disneyland. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. Anyways, everybody, my name is Scott, and you've been watching Exploring Attractions. Make sure to subscribe with those bell notifications on. Check us out on TikTok, our brand new TikTok account, and leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Positivity is key, and most importantly, remember to keep exploring. Peace out, everybody.